LS ma'am is here. We have to make her co-host.
Okay.
Tamil ma'am as well.
Hi, Sathiyan.
Hello, ma'am.
I'm Tamil Selvi.
Oh, hello, ma'am. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Hi, நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா?
Yes, yes, very nice, very nice.
Okay, happy pa after long gap.
Yes, ma'am. Kandipa. Should come to the college sometime. Very hectic schedule. So
Yes.
after the games, probably.
Okay. Everyone happy because of Sathiyan.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank
Good evening, Sathyan. This
Good
is
evening, ma'am.
How are you?
Oh, very good, ma'am. Good to see you so long. How are you, ma'am?
Fine, fine.
You're still the same, ma'am. You're still looking the same. You're still looking the same.
You also. Very young to meet your juniors first. How are you? We are happy. I think the felicitation function we saw, and near the airport we saw one day. That's the thing we have.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am.
Happy. Thank you. We are waiting for another one grand felicitation.
Definitely, ma'am. We are having communal games next month. So leaving to England next month. Yeah.
Really happy. I think you are same as the students. Correct time. You have joined us. Now also you join in correct time. See, students are coming.
He joined sharp 4:30, ma'am. Very punctual. Yeah.
Yeah, sports person, ma'am. So
that's that one day we have requested you to come. That's the thing we want from all the students. I used to say an example you only, because even though he is not coming for 1 week or 2 weeks, then the day he come, he will listen the same class and he will complete all the works.
Students must be irritated listening to this.
How is it possible? They will ask the question today. Possible, working out all the things, and you are coming. Chairman is so happy that too today Olympic International Olympic Day. Happy, and thank you for your video also. Really, we are really happy. I was seeing at least 50 times that game.
My pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Mani sir, I've been in touch. So he's been constantly.
The Selvagana and alumni meeting only you were missing.
Yes, ma'am. I was not there. I went to Zagreb, so Croatia. I just came 2 days before. So yeah, I was not in town. I told sir, and I will come definitely, ma'am. After the games is over, I will come.
Okay, ma. Happy, ma. We'll start, Divya, ma'am. Because he has to go.
Yes, ma'am. I'll start right now. Yeah.
Where are you from? Now we are from where you are talking?
No, I'm at home right now, ma'am. I'm in Chennai. I came 2 days back, so I'm in Chennai right now.
Our regards to your mother.
Hi, Sathiyan.
Hello, ma'am.
Mutresh, ma'am, where is your photo? Video.
I remember her face, ma'am. No problem. Just hello, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
She will come now. I think we have to unmute her. Huh?
Yeah, she's in mute.
There's a breathless hush in the close night, 10 to make and the match to win, a bumping pitch and a blinding light, an hour to play and the last man in. And it's not for the sake of a ribboned coat or the selfish hope of a season's fame, but this captain's hand on his shoulder smote, player, player, and play the game. A very good evening, one and all present here. This is Divya, Assistant Professor from IT Department, St. Joseph's College of Engineering, OMR, Chennai. I warmly welcome you all to the felicitation ceremony of Laff A-Lympics, Be a Game Changer on behalf of IT Department, St. Joseph's College of Engineering. I would like to acknowledge and thank our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Babu Manoharan Sir, our Managing Director, Jeppiaar Ma'am, our Executive Director, Shashi Sekhar Sir, our Principal, Dr. Vaddi Seshagri Rao Sir, our Dean, Dr. Parvadavadini Ma'am, and our beloved HODs, Lada Sulvi Ma'am, Lily Ma'am, and Muthulakshmi Ma'am, and our staff coordinators, Mani Sir, Tamil Ma'am, Hilton Ma'am, Anita Ma'am, and Radhakrishnan Sir, and our student coordinators, Naveen Krishna, Shruti Lekha, Jane, Shruti, and Rajesh Khanna for being a constant support to conduct this event. And I heartily welcome our man of the day, Mr. Sathyan Gnanasekaran, an Arjuna Awardee, our country's #1 table tennis player, TOISA Awardee, who represented India in Tokyo Olympics 2020. He's a proud IT department alumnus from 2020 to 2014 batch. Now let me call upon Shruti Lekha, our third year student, to introduce Mr. Sathyan. Over to Shruti Lekha.
Good evening, everyone. I proudly take this opportunity to introduce our facilitator of this event, Mr. Sathiyan. Mr. Sathiyan was known to the world after his victory in the ITTF Challenge Belgium Open title in the men's single category in September 2016. In 2017, he won gold in the ITTF Challenge Spanish Open in Almeria in the men's single category and created a history by becoming the table tennis player ever to win 2 ITTF Pro Tour titles. In April 2018, he won 3 medals in his debut Commonwealth Games at Gold Coast, Australia. He also played an important role by winning both of his matches against Japan in men's team category quarterfinals and won a historic bronze medal at Asian Games 2018 held at Jakarta for the first time ever after a gap of 60 years. In September 2019, he pulled off the biggest win of his career by defeating the Japanese prodigy Harimoto in the straight set at the Asian TT Championships 2019. In the same event, he also gave a stellar performance by becoming the first Indian ever after a gap of 43 years to reach the quarterfinals in the men's single category. In November 2019, he made his debut World Cup appearance, and in 2021, he competed in the 2020 Summer Olympics in Tokyo. Recently, he had a massive win in WTT Zagreb 2022 Croatia by taking down the world rank 6 and European Cup champion Georgic Darko. His prizes are unlimited and the whole world is vibrating and echoing his prominence. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation and coming over for this event. Without any further delay, I would like to request Mr. Sathiyan to grace this event by sharing a few words with us. Over to you, sir.
First of all, thank you so much. Very good evening to all. It's a proud moment for me, and thank you for taking me down the memory lane. And I think you should go back even further from 2016 to my days in St. Joseph's. That's where the journey started. I was very good in school, but a lot of people drop out probably in college. That is the time that the bridge between becoming an international player misses out. And I'm very thankful to Babu Manohar sir, the entire St. Joseph's College, and the same management which really helped me. The IT department were all the time throughout with me, even though I didn't could not attend a lot of classes, but somehow managed to do well in my studies, and they were always supportive to let me play my tournaments, go my training camps. I had that vision of, being a part of the Olympic contingent when I was, in the college itself, missing out on 2012 London, 2016 Rio. It was quite a journey, but I never gave up. And I kept trying, working really, really hard. And finally, after probably, 28 years, I could represent India in the Tokyo Olympics. And I think it's just the beginning of a journey. And of course, my bigger goal is to play in the Paris Olympics and win that first ever medal in table tennis for India. So, certainly sport, teaches you more than what you learn in your normal life. For me, I think discipline, time management was the key. I think a lot of people ask, how do you manage sports and academics? I think we sports persons are much better in managing time. I think it's the same 24 hours, but how do you manage time? How do you plan things well? Like how I prepare for a match. I used to use the same strategy preparing for an exam, of course, with the support from friends and, all my staff who are always there to teach me whatever I wanted. So I could plan it really well. And I think, nothing that you can't do if you plan. Of course, I plan to play Olympics as a, 10-year-old kid. And some goals might take time. It took 18 years, achieve that goal. But certainly, if you could plan and play really hard, work really hard every day, nothing is impossible. Coming from a family with zero sports background, a very truly middle-class family, I think going on to the top in the Indian table tennis, I think everything is achievable. And of course, an engineer by profession, I think one of the very few engineers in the entire Indian contingent in any sport. So certainly, if you plan really well, work really hard and make a lot of sacrifices, you can achieve whatever is possible. So I'm really happy, playing the Olympics, for India was a very special moment. And I hope there will be more Olympians coming out from our college. So wishing everyone a very, very happy International Olympic Day. And thank you so much again to the entire IT department for having me, having me in this function. And it's a very, truly a very, very big honor. And I hope I can come one day to college to see you all in person. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions, I can take. I don't want to talk long, and students might be having some questions. So
yeah, that's correct. I think students can talk, or you can chat it so that we will read the questions.
Thank you, Sathiyan sir, for spending your valuable time with us. Now, I would like to call upon a motivator and the head of the department, Lata Savi ma'am, to deliver a thank you note.
Yeah, let the question session will carry on.
Yeah, let the Q&A session gets over. Shruti is here. You have some questions you can ask, and other students, whoever has some questions to Mr. Sathiyan, can put your questions up.
Sir, what is the one thing you always do after a good performance?
So I enjoy it. Certainly celebrate with the teammates. It's important to acknowledge your success and feel good about it. Certainly, but not get to the head. I treat more success and failure as a process, but you need to also be happy about it. That's when you get more motivated to feel the same way again and again. Success is very, very addictive. So, I choose to celebrate with my mom, with my coach, and of course, with all my friends, take some break, probably have some junk food, which is very rare. So, yeah, I do kind of celebrate like that.
Sathiyan, I need to share something. I want to ask one question actually. So be a national pride. What do you think our Indian players lack to achieve in some international competitions, right? Irrespective of hard work and talent, and how to overcome from it?
I think the belief. Initially when I started, the belief. Now I won a Chinese in a Zagreb. 10 years back, when you go and play a Chinese, the belief was not there. Of course, we lack the history. We always think the other person is superior, but you start with 0-0. So the belief is important, and persistent working. That is very important. Some people work for 1 or 2 years. Even the Chinese world number one never became world number one, right from the beginning. They also do the same work, just because he's there. So I think the belief is very important. With that belief, if you train, I think the success will be much faster. So I started to put that belief in training, and you have to train like how you play a match. So you will not get any miracle in the tournaments. Training is the key. So if you put that effort and belief in the training, and certainly now the government support and everywhere, it is fantastic. So I'm sure India is inching closer to becoming a sporting nation.
Excellent.
Thank you, Sathyan sir. Anyone has any other questions?
Good evening, Sathyan. Very happy to see you here. I have one question. Why you have chosen table tennis as your career?
I didn't choose table tennis. I was a kid, my mom just wanted me to put me in any sport. But I think table tennis was a very popular sport at the time, played in office, a lot of colleges. It was more leisure sport, and my mother saw some of her colleagues playing the sport, and table tennis academy started very close to my house. So that was one of the reasons she just put me in a health perspective. So that's what I think in sport. Everyone starts like that. No one wants to become an Olympic gold medalist at the age of 5. Everyone starts for the love of it, love of the game. That's how I also started. But yes, I think I picked up the sport really well, and I started liking the game so much from the childhood. And it was an accident to play table tennis, and it's a destiny where I've come here. So.
Nowadays, the students are addicted in online games. Can you tell some advice to them?
Yeah, I think like sir asked, difference between a lot of other nations in India is we are very good at watching the sport. I think we should start playing the sport more. Certainly when you play table tennis, you will like it very much. So it can be any sport. And I think sport, for me, I was good in academics because I played sport. So I was able to focus faster. I was able to concentrate more. I was able to grasp things faster. And, everything was in a very fast pace, and the memory power, everything improves. Focus. So that really helped in sports. So if you start playing a sport, you might not become a super Olympic champion, but will definitely become a better person in life. Whatsoever you do, it teaches you a lot of things. So I can understand this. I'm also young, but just probably a little bit older. The super young generation have got really addicted to video games and everything. I think there is advantages with that. We have been using technology in a good way, but you'll have to take the advantages and try to come on to the real field. Still, the respect is given only when you come on to the field and win medals or score marks, so that is important. So have some time for that. Video games, 1 hour or whatever in a day, spend your energy and then come out and try to play a game. Playing a game on field, that gives a lot of happiness. For me, more than winning a medal, just by playing table tennis, I feel so happy. So that feeling has to be there in college. That is the time when you have so much of time to play a sport. When you come out of college, there is so much of responsibilities. There is so much of other work you need to handle. So enjoy your college time playing some sport.
Okay, thank you, Sathyan.
Any other questions?
I see a question from the chat. When it comes to sports, there will be a lot of politics, right, sir? What's your view?
There is not politics. Politics is everywhere. But I think, yes, sports is, something which is very subjective. So I think I have risen above politics. Initially there were times, of course, the federation everywhere, a lot of games are more based in Delhi. They would prefer a lot of people from other states. But I think in the end, it's all about performance. When you outperform everyone and when you are the best, they just can't avoid. So I feel I focus on things which I can control. So that is what I have learned in the last few years. I take up things which I can control, that I try to work on it. Some things which I cannot control, then there is no point in working about it or worrying about it. So that will not take you anywhere. So if you start doing things which in your control, there will be a lot of things which will come under your control.
I'll just please take 2 minutes, Sathyan.
Yeah.
So, sir, how you maintain time in college days, because we have a lot of exams there. How do you manage your? How do you balance sports and academics? That's what the question is.
Yeah, I mean, certainly very difficult, not easy. I agree. There has to be, but like I said, there has to be planning. So I put up a plan on what time to practice, what time to study, and what time to rest. You need to have rest and recovery as well. So I put up a weekly plan, and then I go into time. I add diaries. Now we have computers, so we put planning and try to adhere to it. Then you will also assess every week. I assess whether I was able to do this kind of planning, this kind of study I was able to do, how much I'm able to do. So you know yourself better. So then otherwise you will load up too much. Then you have a lot of things to study in just 3 days. You will not be able to do it. So I think that is what is the problem. You want to enjoy, take a break, but then come back and do it. So we don't know when to take a break, when to study, when to keep that routine. So you will have this with habit. So I think, yes, of course, thanks to IT department, they really helped. Every time I could, give special exams, the teachers are there to help. You just need to make the effort. And I saw that, people will really appreciate your effort and will help you. But if you're willing to go that distance, but if you're wanting to make excuses and not to indulge, then, the people around you will not help you. So it's everywhere, school, college. So make the effort, and there will be some areas where you might need help from the department, from the teachers, they will help. So yeah, I mean, it's not a big task. People are doing, playing 2 sports at the same time. People are doing 2 different things at the same time. So what I've done is something really good. And I hope, just focus and have a better planning. And yeah, I mean, I could score very well. I could also play really well. I'm very happy, I could complete engineering and play the sport at the highest level.
That's a mind-blowing answer, Sathyan. So the last question is, when you feel down, what is your motivation, sir?
Sorry, ma'am.
When you feel down, what could be your motivation?
I start from scratch. I just, for me, when I feel, lose a match or something, for example, in Olympics was a very close match. I feel I have come very strong from my setbacks. I lost my father and I couldn't make it to the 2016 Olympics. From not making it to Olympics, I was a sure shot in actually making it to Tokyo Olympics, and people started to expect a medal in my first ever Olympics. So that was the growth that, it happened. So setbacks are a very big lesson. I try to see it again and again, to put that in the mind, what happened. You feel disappointed for a few days, take that time. Then I jot down whatever went wrong, whatever I could improve, keep working on it. Yeah, so when I'm very much down, I kind of also, listen to a lot of music. I watch a lot of movies. Take my mind off for some time and then come back and see what happened. I really watch my videos again and again, analyze myself a lot. So to know more about myself, and I think that really helps. If you understand about yourself, certainly you can become a better human being, better player and whatnot. So that is what I do. And there is no down. I feel there is no down. There is only sometimes you learn, you lose a match. Losing a match is not going down. People think a wrong way. You feel very much down about it, but at the time it's only a learning curve. And I'm sure, losses have really taught me a lot. I have lost a lot of matches in my life. And I think that's one of the reasons that you will enjoy success as well.
So we take 3 important key terms from you, Sathyan. The one is the learning curve and the self-analysis and the humbleness you do have till now. Okay, over to Shruti Lekha.
Thank you, Sathyan sir, for spending your valuable time with us. Now, I would like to call upon our motivator and head of the department, Lata Selvi ma'am, to deliver a thank you note.
Thank you, Ma. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Actually, Sathiyan said that IT department helped, but I say that teachers' most valuable resources is their students. Yes, Sathiyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Are one
Definitely.
of the valuables to thing.
Both ways.
Both way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And really, we are happy to have you. And I'm very thankful to you and your mom first for choosing the IT department. I usually say that IT students, I need some sports students year by year. I think I have also talked to Selva Gadapati sir regarding this. I need students like Sathiyan. You have given Sathiyan to us, and we feel proud. We all IT department feel proud for that. I thank you. I really thank our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Sathiyan, for joining us on this pleasant evening in his busy schedule. I think he's in practice. I think he has joined in correct time, so we have to give him time to leave also. He is having a practice, so I should thank him for participating in this great day, that is International Olympic Day. And first and foremost, I should thank our patrons of St.Joseph College, Chennai, and Autonomous College. We have now autonomous institution affiliated to Anna University, especially our chairman, Dr. Babu Manoharan sir, who is always a big motivator for the students in all ways, not only sports as well as education. Finally, I should say a special thank to the coordinators who coordinated, especially sports coordinators and the sports in charges, faculty members who also gave us the idea and to conduct this event in this Olympic Day with a special person as our beloved students. And I am also very thankful to the participant who participate. Without them, it will not be a grand success. And I think Sathiyan is talking here, and I was listening to his voice, but while during college time, I feel that I used to hear one or two words. Yes, Sathiyan?
Because I think as a sports person, when you started to talk, you became a better, more, open. And I opened up a lot. I started to learn. So I used to speak, but yeah.
But you were very busy, and we were also busy with that. And we are really happy to have you. I think we are missing you. You please do come whenever you have it.
I always used to be a little scared, ma'am. I used to come only for permissions. So I was like...
That's also a part of a students. That's the thing. Students should learn from you. That's a thing. Some alumni we are calling means we know how far you have done it. We know we have done more. I think we have really miss you as a students. If there is a chance, you do a PG course in our college also.
Thank
you very much for your wonderful time. And I should thank your mother first.
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, mother has been one of the iconic, and after dad passed away, I think she was there always to support me to continue my, it was like a second life coming into the sport. So certainly.
Yeah. So, wonderful effort by her. So say our wishes on behalf of college management and your sports in charges and Department of IT.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am. We're not. Ma'am is not showing her this thing video.
Preparation Olympics 2024 every okay.
Ma'am, super, ma'am, super. Yes, Olympics, Paris Olympics 2024. So the preparation are going on. So certainly, I will be playing in France next year, League Valorant. So in preparation for Paris Olympics. So I hope I can do. Thank you, ma'am.
Entire St. Joseph Engineering College and Technology prayers will be there. Kalarani ma'am usually used to ask whenever we put something related to Sathiyan, she was the first person to put in status.
Thank you, ma'am. Such a pleasure. Thank you, ma'am. I'll definitely come to the college this year. Definitely, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sathiyan. Thank you,
Sathiyan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's correct, 5 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am. Sharp 5.
Good.
Jane,
So
can
we
you elaborate our event, Jane?
Yes, ma'am. Every day on June 23rd, we commemorate the World Olympic Day with the motto of contributing a peaceful and better world by educating youth about sports practiced without discrimination of any kind. So this year, the theme for the World Olympic Day is Together for a Better World. International Olympic Company aims to promote sustainability, inclusion, solidarity, and peace, thereby aiming to bring people together to contribute to a better world through sports. So this year, we have planned to conduct this event, Laff A-Lympics, be a game changer to encourage young minds to indulge in various sports activities such as athletics, skating, gymnastics, cycling, swimming, etc. You can capture a video of your best sport record in which you are good at and upload it in the link mentioned in the brochure on or before June 30th, 2022. This event is open to all age groups, as we all believe that sports always builds bridges and brings people together in peace and solidarity. On this Olympic Day, please join us as we call on everyone around the world to give peace a chance. We are looking forward for your active participation. Thank you.
Divya ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt in that? Students are why?
பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் வந்து வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிக்கலாமா ஒரு நிமிஷம்
Yeah.
எல்லாரும்
Students have any doubt? I think some videos are.
Kindly turn on your video for taking a snapshot.
I think we would have done it with Sathiyan. Okay, no problem.
Go out. Go away.
We'll put his photo.
Yeah.
Naveen Krishna. Inside.
Ma'am, I don't have a camera in my lap.
There's no issue.